Hello, YouTube. This is your favorite rapper, Jex D Dragon, and if I'm not your favorite rapper, I do not care. Don't- but uh, fun fact. Obviously you've seen the title. 2 years in YouTube. By the way, 2 years in YouTube. I've dedicated my sanity, my childhood, and in general, just like a simple life for the sake of it. Uh, technically, and then I got these glasses technically yesterday. Uh, it's complicated. I'm saying technically, but I got these glasses. But because I'm wearing a mask, it gets more steamy. But uh, now I already have regular vision that's already safe. That's already good. So you're probably thinking, why the do you need glasses then? That's what I thought too. That was until those eye doctor people explained everything. So as you people do not know, as you people do not know, I like to read, mainly from Webtoon. By the way, shout out Webtoon on actually having fair um, moderation, because I'm pretty sure they have real moderators and not AI moderators. But that's like another thing for another video. But I'll keep that in my list. But um 2 years. So I think the best way to start this video is um back in May 9th, 2024. Because it was in the middle of the year, I technically went to three different year eras of YouTube in this decade: 2024, 2025, and 2026, which is the era we are in now. 2020, in my personal opinion, 2026 is the best. Well, if we're talking about in general, 2026 the best year for me personally. 2024 and early 2025 was the best years of my life, like the best time for me, because my like my brain was more quick. Like, there's nothing wrong. By the way, um, a little heads up. I'm not gonna be. There's a. I used to grind a lot in this time. Well, fuck a heads up. Let's get back to the story. uh, back in 2024, I would grind like crazy. At first, I made like 5, 7, or 10 goofy videos. That's just what the hell. But after that, I would make like a single every 2 or 3 days, and then I'd make like an EP size music project every 1.5 or 2.5 weeks. 2.5. Wait, no, sorry. 2.5 was like the maximum on regular basis, and then the bare maximum was like 3 weeks. And then like there was just a lot going on. But then wait, hold on. But yeah, uh, this was around the time where I had 16 subscribers. Yeah, I keep count with like important numbers, but at this time, uh, oh, oh, okay, I almost forgot this, and I'm pretty sure this was December. So in December 22nd, uh, I'm not sure. It was either I made a comment on one of this. There was this YouTuber called Zelivov. I have completely different accents from anybody, even from my own environment. I do have like accents from my environment, but I also have mixed ones. This is how you spell it, Zelivov. That's how I say it, Zelivov. uh, But this YouTuber, Zillewolf, I was already a fan of them since I started YouTube in May 9th. Uh, and especially sometime before I started my channel, because there was like a week or two, maybe even like a month or two before I started my channel, that I was back on YouTube watching stuff in my phone. It was like uh I communicated with her before. Uh I either no, it was a live stream. It was either yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a live stream. Probably December 21st. Wait, no, sorry, December 2nd. And if it wasn't a live stream December 2nd, it was definitely I commented in a shorts or video. No, it was either I commented or that it was either that or I commented in shorts of hers by December 22nd. And she said, like, I commented, I might make a song for you, person. I might make a song for you uh, pretty soon. And she said, cool, guys. What else? What else are you supposed to say? Like, but then I made the song called Rock Stock. By the way, probably this is there's no way. This is literally the worst song I've ever made. But yeah, but I made it. Uh, but again, I was 13 and a half. At this time, I was 13 and a quarter. I was a 13 and a quarter years old. So, and this was only like not even a year. It isn't even been a year since I started this rapping stuff in public. But she liked it. She actually has a comment on this song right now. Like you can look at it right now. You just gotta look for the song Rock Stock. But please put bleach in your ears before you listen to the song. So that's gave me motivation to keep going because at that time Zelivulf had like 200,000 subscribers. Right now she has over 820,000 subscribers during the time of the recording of this video. By the way, the fuck you're. By the way, message to Zelvulf. What? Be like, oh my fucking god. You. Yes, you're so close to a million subscribers, bro. You're gonna get like the same subscribers as Token, by the way. If you don't know, Zelivov Token is a rapper from Massachusetts that has 1 million subscribers, so almost as popular as him. um, but then 2025, a few months before, sometime before March 1st, let's say March 1st, sometime before March 1st, I was still grinding like crazy making music, but then after that, I just didn't have the grinding brain anymore. Like at this time, I already had like, shit, like well over 150 fucking songs. But yeah, then in April, like either March or April, I deleted like all of the non-important songs. I missed one song that was important though, but not the story for another time. I deleted that, but then I started being more hyper focused on my music, especially since I got BandLab back. Long story, all I know is long story, but sometime before my YouTube channel, I lost uh my rights. Like I lost the ability to have a BandLab, but in March or April, I was able to finally make music again. But during that time, I was working on a mixtape called Lost. And because it was a mixtape, I was just experimenting on music and rap styles. And I think it went pretty well. Then some and then around the same time, sometime after I dropped that mixtape, I heard there was going to be a performance by a singer called Suburban, the same person that made Cradles. Um, at that time, I was so hyped because around that time, even like even in the middle 2025, I was starting to listen to his music more often because like back before that time, I wasn't able to read at all. But then I bumped to his account and Spotify, and I was like, I remember this dude. So it's like I was becoming like a actual full on fan after that. But then sometime in October, after I dropped this mixtape, I learned that he was gonna have a performance in Nashville, which is like uh because of traffic, it's like an hour or an hour and a half away from where I come from, where I live. Then the tickets were $5 per person, so that was so fucking cool, and that was the best $5 I spent in my life. It was $5 to go to this performance. I have a full on video. And I promise I'm planning on editing the video because I did record my visit there. Then I recorded that. Then I was able to meet him at a meet and greet. He was so chill. He was so human. That's the thing about independent artists compared to mainstream artists. By the way, they're both right. With an independent artist, they're more human, and because their fan base is small or became smaller after a fall off, they have like less people that they have to like greet themselves to. So like they have more time to be like, "Yo, what's up? How you doing, man? Good. Hey, just good here, man. How you doing? Hey, I'm doing good myself. Like, yo, here's your autograph, bro. Oh, thanks. Yo, oh yeah, here's your merch too. I forgot you were buying one." Then that was just so cool. One of my favorite type of artists, but mainstream artists like Eminem be like, he's an introvert, and he probably became an even bigger introvert from his success, like because of how with so many people that he has as his fans now, millions to tens of millions to hundreds of millions of people as his fans of his music. So it's like limited time for people now, more limited. But then this year, I dropped an EP called Alone Again, and it's my best. It's a tie. It's my best EP, tied with my mixtape Lost. But I'm working on another album this month. Planning on dropping it next Saturday at May 9th. But yeah, and around this year, my mental health was getting worse because I was like thinking to myself nonstop. I've been doing this shit for almost 2 years now. I was grinding my ass off, and while I was grinding my ass off, I still don't have a big enough fan base. Like I have like 5 loyal fans bare maximum. And then right now, I've then in this month of May and few days like in this time of May, I've learned that's kind of the point. Like there's limited people, but that's my story. But remember, a dragon spits out fire, not snow. And if they do, they a hoe. And thank you for everybody that's been there for me. Until next time.
You ever been manhandled by your uncle in a mouse costume in the back of a Chuck E. Cheese?